Test, test, 1 2 1 2. Tell me if the mic is good. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 163
163, baby.
of the Red Force Podcast. My name is Eric Toledo. Joining me today, Christian Toledo. Always.
Welcome to the stream.
Do we want King Recon on this show, Christian?
Is that a question?
Always.
Alright,
The schedule is very difficult.
Why are you asking me if I want King Raycon?
The schedule's difficult. We're trying, alright?
Are you trying to hint at something? See, I move this camera moves back.
Yeah, well, it's, at least the audio isn't cooked.
Apparently, audio lag.
Audio lag.
Now, is that real? Here we go again.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
I don't care about the audio lag. If it's behind the video, who cares?
Only the intro was. Alright, are we good? Chat, are we good?
Whatever, alright? We're here. We got a chapter.
We do.
We got Shanks, we got Topic. We got everything for the people. The people know.
Yep.
Now, like and subscribe to the channel, Christian.
We finally said at the start of the show.
Maybe we should get...
Like the
in the habit of doing
stream,
it.
share the stream, tell the people.
Review on iTunes.
Is it on iTunes?
Yes.
When? How long has it been on? I thought it was on SoundCloud only. SoundCloud exclusive.
It's up on iTunes.
Alright.
Yes.
Since when did that happen?
A while ago.
A while ago. But you didn't tell anyone. So
Well, I did. But,
Alright. You can find us on iTunes apparently.
we do a very bad job of promoting the show. Well, we're just here chilling out.
Yeah. I guess.
We're here to deliver the news to the people, Christian. The truth.
The news. The big news.
We already won the war with Shanks.
This is the victory lap. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Now, One Piece wa anime. Alright? The anime. Odin, Source, already begun.
Prediction.
What?
After this little stint with Odin, people will be saying Emperor level. In the anime.
Anime only's no doubt.
Everyone.
Anime only's no doubt, because they're going to source it up.
Yeah, and no one's going to reread the manga.
Yeah.
And, you know, people forget things. But he was questionable before anyway. We were just speculating where he's at.
I mean, he keeps on sliding up. First he was first commander, then admiral, now he's emperor. Alright? So we gotta relax. You gotta relax about the Odin.
When the anime makes him cut the entire city. Span the entire city.
The clash with Whitebeard is coming up. I will remind you.
We're not that far away.
And if there's a clash and a struggle, people are gonna go crazy. Alright? People are gonna go crazy. They're gonna go
Prime
wild.
Beard. Christian, we can't forget he tanked the Divine Departure and was cool and was chill. It was cool. It was fine.
Sure. Alright. Now, we talked about this before with the anime. Do they go too hard on certain attacks, making people look more powerful than they really are? Yes. Alright?
But Oda went the opposite way with Odin. For some reason.
The
Which was confusing at the time.
Kaido Slash will be redeemed
Yes.
in the anime.
The Ball
alright?
Slash was redeemed.
I mean, the Ball Slash, I don't remember being that bad.
It wasn't ridiculous.
Sure.
It was no Dragon Blaze, Christian.
Now, if I remember correctly, right, the Paradise Waterfall is a cross slash, alright? So, you know, why is it a beam this time? Questions, alright? But
Don't worry about it.
don't worry about it. Moving on. Alright? Shadow Soul chapter on its way. Another fight. Alright?
You didn't match Oda this week.
I'm riding 104.
Right, so but you're still on par.
I'm on ahead.
Okay.
Alright?
Well, this is 103.
Well,
104 comes out next week, no break.
comes out before. It's gonna come out before the episode.
Right.
Go read it. We got fights. We got matchups.
People saying goaded. They're saying depth.
Everything
saying-
Eric hates
They're saying
is there.
they're saying it's good.
Grand plans.
The,
Alright?
the seeds have been spreaded and now the fruits have been
course.
bared.
Go read it. Go enjoy yourself.
Now,
alright?
what is your plea to the people that are looking at chapter 1, the first arc? What is your plea to them?
It's not that long. You know?
Are we
What do you
peaking? What are we? Are we? When did we peak? Are we still peaking? Every week we peak.
We peak every week. What do
Right.
you mean? Alright? What does that
What would
mean?
you say is the best arc?
Well, the third
No,
arc,
this is gonna
because
be-
the
this is
fourth
gonna-
arc hasn't finished yet.
This is gonna be facts canon. If later in the future, right?
The third arc is the best so far.
Christian said
Yeah.
that the third arc is better than the fourth.
Well, the fourth hasn't finished
You
yet.
better be careful about the words you choose on the show,
The
Christian.
fourth is not concluded.
Okay,
Alright, so the third, I would say the third arc is the best arc. It's better than one, better than two.
we'll leave that to the critics.
I'm sure everyone would agree.
Because Oda would probably say the same thing. Each
Sure.
arc is better, but you know the fans rank it in their own way.
There you go. So go read it, go enjoy it. All right, there you go. Now, is there anything left in the preamble to talk about?
SBS topic of the show.
Sure.
What's the Thunderdome?
Garp versus Sakuzuki. The matchup
We're talking. Okay.
that didn't happen. The matchup that could have happened.
Okay.
I'm ready for
We'll get there.
Yep.
Follow the Twitter for various polls, Christian, out there. I'll give you a poll update after the chapter with various items on the agenda.
How many polls are out there?
There's a couple of polls.
For what?
I'm just asking questions.
Does Kid suck? Does Zoro the guard? What are the questions?
So it depends. What I want answered from the
Alright.
community.
So go look at Eric's Twitter for polls of some sort.
Participate.
Alright. Now, without further ado, alright, let's move into the chapter. Now, you gotta press the button.
You press it.
You're obviously closer.
Press it, sure.
This guy right here. This guy right here. Alright? This guy right here changes the setup, moves it over to his side.
No, it's in the middle.
It's definitely on your side.
It's not on my side.
It's definitely on your side. And then, you know, makes me do everything. So, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Now, let's move into the chapter. Alright? Now, do we have audio issues yet again? Because
What?
I'm seeing a robot.
They're talking shadow mid.
The transition. The transition.
Robotic transition. Something's going on with them.
As long as the main show isn't fucked.
We're fine, alright? We're cool.
As long as the main show isn't cooked.
I guess
alright?
the audio is no good on the something's going on.
Something's going on, alright? Something's going on. Maybe the audio corrupted, maybe, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll sort that out later. Alright. Chapter 1003. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Night on a board. Alright? Cover page request from none other.
There's no legend.
Noda Skywalker. Now, is it Oda? Is it not Oda? It's probably Oda. He's in it like... He's been in the manga like 40 times.
Is it a meme where everyone writes that as their pen name?
That's also could be factual. You know, a sort of legendary pen name that just everyone uses.
Mm-hmm.
But we have Reiju and a Scorpion. Okay. Alright. Moving into the actual chapter. Luffy continuing.
There's Gatling.
That Gatling. That Con Gatling. Rattling off.
Clear Rio. We requested
Clear
it.
Rio usage.
We requested it. It's there.
We appreciate it,
Yes.
alright? We appreciate Oda telling us. Now, Windows decides to maybe wait an hour. We need more than you put
Wait, it says wait another hour. It'll come up again.
If we get shut down in an hour because you pressed wait an hour.
There was no other option. To either restart or wait an hour.
Alright now.
Anyway.
Luffy doing that Gatling, alright? Look at that Rio. Alright? Alright, look at that Rio. Doing damage. Everyone's sweaty. Nani.
Big Mom, Nani.
Nani, why is Luffy so stronger? Alright?
Kid going in.
Kid doesn't even know what this level of power is.
No idea what this level of power is.
Has no idea.
Never seen it.
Law, he knows. He's seen that Gear 4 in action against Doflamingo.
Hey, look, why don't you just tell Luffy you're using too much haki?
He did. Luffy don't listen.
Mm-hmm.
Rarely told Luffy he's using too much haki. Doesn't listen.
Okay.
Alright? Now, Luffy runs out after smacking Kaido into the ground. Alright?
Shout out to that last punch.
Last punch, alright? You're always gonna have the last punch in the Muda. Or the aura.
Slams him into the ground.
You gotta have the finishing hit. Alright?
Kaido fine?
Kaido fine. We talk about this so much, and people think it's a meme. Zoan, stamina, and durability. Alright? Mythical on top.
Listen, alright, we're in trouble.
Just because you can hurt Kaido
The
doesn't
Gamma-
mean he doesn't have 10 billion
No,
HP.
why is no one talking about how the Gamma Knife still did nothing?
We talked about it last week.
What happened?
Kaido's has too much HP.
Who has to step in here?
See, Law used that dot. He put that dot damage on Kaido.
What?
It ran out. Alright? Because he's got too much HP. It didn't do fucking shit.
You know what it's like? It's like, you know those animes where, like, the main protagonist does something, and then, like, the guy gets up, and then, like, he cracks his neck, and he's like, fa.
Yeah.
Now it's time to get serious.
Yeah.
That's what we're at now.
I mean, Kaido's done that like 8 times during this fight.
And Luffy's like, I used everything I got.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
No King Kong Gatling with Hero, though. No, yet.
it had already happened in Stampede.
Okay.
Alright?
No Rio on that.
Alright. But Luffy's run out of Gear 4. Now, Eric, when he first read this, enraged.
Still kind of right.
Enraged and upset.
Alright.
Alright?
Now, the Gatling, the amount of haki usage high. We can see that.
We are blasting. Alright? The anime will make this last for 15 minutes.
It was like legit 4 pages of Gatling.
It wasn't 4 pages.
Last week.
If you want to count last week, alright.
Last week and like 3 pages this week of people just looking at him Gatling.
Yeah.
And he punches him to the ground. Fine, alright? Fine. Annoying. For one specific reason.
What's that?
Monkey D. When you gonna learn?
Is it even possible?
Is he aware of his haki stamina? Or is it just like it's out?
But is it a thing?
Don't know. Oda
Because the only one who's ever ran out of haki
is Luffy.
and the only one who's ever stressed about using too much haki is Luffy.
Right.
There's no other character.
But there's
Katakuri didn't run out of haki.
There's characters like Katakuri, you know, using haki and Dofru. There's a lot of stamina. It's mentioned that like it's a knowledge thing in the world that you can run out of haki, and that using your Dofru and haki combined is a lot of.
Yeah, but it's the only one we've ever seen, like even remotely run out of haki is Luffy, and we don't know can you run out.
I didn't expect the time limit not to be a thing anymore, but it's like I expected him to at least come out of it before he gets knocked out of it. Is that fair? What is this, the third time this has happened in the story?
I think it's just a thing. It's gonna be like the Gear 3 mini version. He couldn't really control it. The drawback.
It's also confusing because we know he can come out of it because he goes in and out of it in Wano at will. It's not like he has to die fight, so we know he can wiggle.
But when he runs out of haki completely, he deflates.
Fights, yeah.
Yeah.
But we know he can willingly come out of it, so I go as an audience member. Why does Luffy not willingly come out of it before he's completely defensive?
Because he's going all in on this Gatling. He's trying to finish off Kaido. Alright? He can't see that HP bar.
It comes off to me as like unself-aware of the situation.
It's like just
annoying to me. Like Luffy's a mastermind, martial artist and technique master in a fight, right? Doing all kinds of crazy shit, trying to get the upper hand. But then this specific thing, he's like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit annoying.
But that's the thing, though. We don't know if like other people know they're running out of haki, so I'm not gonna get that mad at it. I'm not gonna get that mad at that part. So like,
yeah, no, but it feels bad as the audience, you know.
Sure. I mean,
which is no, you know.
He's still gonna grow. Monkey D still has to grow. Alright?
Why do we have to go and Gear 4 again? The Red Rock seemingly did more than the Gatling.
I don't know about that. Alright, the Gatling,
I don't know if Kaido was shook.
Kaido was down and out for a little bit.
Kaido was shook so bad.
Kaido was down for a little bit.
Kaido was shook so bad, he started hallucinating.
Well, you know, you can only do that so many times, alright? Yeah. But it's kind of that weird thing where the Red Hawk is like Luffy's like best attack, even though it's a Gear 2. Like in his base form.
Will we see some base form shit from Monkey D? Will he go in straight into Gear 4 again? Probably not, right?
I don't think he's gonna go into another gear until it's time to finish off Kaido.
Will Snake Man come out?
I think we're doing this 10-minute thing again.
Will Snake Man come out?
He doesn't need speed.
Or is Snake Man a one-time thing?
He doesn't need speed.
Katakuri?
Like, he doesn't need speed.
Yeah, but one would expect Oda to use the forms.
But why would Luffy need?
But he hasn't used it in Wano
at
all.
Power.
I know, but he hasn't used it in Wano. Is it like a Katakuri exclusive form?
Yeah, I guess. Has used Tank Man ever again?
Yeah. Tank Man might be useful in this fight.
Sure, but kind of like reflecting damage on Kaido is like not really gonna do fucking jack shit. So, you know. Yeah, Luffy runs out of Gear 4. There you go. All right, now. Big Mom comes in to kill Luffy.
Motherly fire.
You can't just take a break, alright? Comes in with that motherly fire.
Like, is that all you got?
Yeah. Zolo, the right-hand man, comes in.
Saves Monkey D.
Alright? Now, Zolo. No, your average edge man. Zolo's not even edgy.
No, he's not.
I'm like, why? Zolo's not even an edge man.
He's just cool.
He's just quiet.
Yeah.
And he enjoys battle.
Oh, he's got some edgy shit about like not giving a fuck about gods and
He enjoys battle.
Yeah.
I will say that. He enjoys battle.
Sure.
He's quiet. All right. Him and Monkey D. There's never gonna be a betrayal. There's never gonna be a betrayal.
Remember when Dritz was like,
Zoro is ride or die for Monkey D. And we all know that.
Remember when Dritz was having a meltdown because Luffy and Zoro didn't get into a fight about Whole Cake Island and Sanji? And I kept on telling him it's
out of character.
It's out of character, and it's not because he said things.
The right hand man of Zoro. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Alright? The right hand man. Can't deny it. Is Sanji up here? No.
Zoro's a team player.
Alright? Zoro, that's true.
We respect the team, we respect the crew.
Alright, you know who isn't a team player? Kid. Alright? Because he's not playing his role.
You know what?
Zoro, say what you want about Zoro and Enma. He's playing his role, so is Law, and so is Killer. Frankly, Killer's playing his role. He's getting little hits in
I want Kid.
Kid needs to play his role.
I want Kid to play defense.
Exactly.
Be the meat shield. Be the
shield. Kid is that guy on the team that refuses to play his role. Refuses.
Play a role.
You gotta play a role, Kid. You can't do damage, but you have other talents. You can play defense. Alright, play defense, Kid. Please. Alright? We can't have you try and kill Kaido with your bullshit metal attacks aren't gonna work.
Now, Kid, you have to protect Law because we need Law.
Law's the ultimate utility.
Law is made out of fucking glass, alright?
Now, if this was an RPG party, alright? Kid should be the tank.
Yes.
Just absorbing damage, blocking for the party.
Luffy straight up DPS.
Straight up monster DPS, alright? You got Law, the support, the utility.
Yes. And
you got Zoro, the right hand man, alright? You got too many melee DPS, but that's a different story, alright? Maybe get some snipers up here, maybe get some ranged to really get this thing going. But
a healer would be good.
Marco's around.
There is a healer, but we ain't here yet.
Law's kind of playing that role, I guess, but he's more mitigation, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But
he's like that weird class that has like bullshit buffs that no one actually uses.
But if you use them correctly, devastation.
Devastation,
alright? Mm-hmm. He's got to put the time in. You got to put time of investment.
Where's that One Piece RPG at that we're talking about? Turn-based.
It happened for Dragon Ball. Where is it? But anyway. Kid needs to play his role. That's all I want to see from Kid.
Yeah.
People want to see him use flashy attacks, do damage to Kaido. I say no. Alright? As long as he plays his role and does his, part in the fight against two emperors, he'll be good in my books. Yeah. Alright? But he's not. He's been an idiot. Alright? Please. Alright.
Who thought Kid was all talk?
That's crazy, alright? So, Zoro's running away with Luffy. Kaido uses his Twister attack, summoning tornadoes. Zoro and Luffy get blown away, they get separated. Now, I don't know what this means, but I was caught off guard.
He was looking at the tornadoes, I guess.
The AoE knocked him off balance. I don't know if that's fair to say I got caught off guard.
Zoro said it.
He didn't expect the wind? What's he trying to say there?
Maybe it was like...
Was it paying attention? Maybe. Did he get lost in that moment?
I don't know.
Did he forget where he was? Fighting two emperors?
Perhaps.
Weird line. I don't know about.
Alright.
I know about that.
Sure.
Right? So, Kaido bites Luffy. Zoro pulls out the three sword style and charges up that Enma.
It's charging.
You see that dragon come out of there?
The Haki
flame.
Yeah.
Alright? Does his black dragon rope twister. Slashes Kaido a little bit. Alright?
Kaido spits out Luffy.
Kaido goes... Is that Oden? In that sword. It is Oden's sword. What a strange Haki. Alright? Now we don't have to do it again. But it's... Come on.
The only conclusion we can gather...
Yeah.
Is that Oden's Haki is in the blade.
Yeah.
What do you want us to say?
Yeah.
Kaido says it every week. Oden's presence. Oden's Haki.
Yeah.
That sting is Oden's katana. And it's a choice on Oda, right?
Yeah.
Because by saying that, Oda's reminding us that this is Odin's blade.
This is the last thing we're going to say on Enma. Mm-hmm. Alright, last thing we're going to say on Enma.
You know, this isn't the last thing.
This is the last thing I want to say on Enma. Yeah. Alright? If Zoro didn't have Enma, he would not be able to cut Kaido. And if anyone weaker than Zoro picked up Enma, they couldn't do anything. So, take those two into the mix and come at what you want. Mm-hmm. Alright? Because that's what it is. Right? That's enough. Alright? It's enough. We went on a rant about Zoro.
Yeah, week. But, you know, every week it's just like leading to the conclusion that somehow Odin's will is in the sword.
Now, you know, Zoro doing some damage.
Shout out to Zoro.
Kaido doesn't look phased at all.
Zoro playing his role.
We
appreciate it. We appreciate the
protecting Monkey D to charge up that Haki back. Alright? That's what we need. Alright?
Law countershock.
Law goes in, countershocks Big Mom. At least does jack shit. Okay. Sure. There you go. Then we did we cut away here? I think we cut away. Wait, Kaido goes, what are you doing, Zoro? You think you got some Dragon Twister bullshit? I got some Dragon Twister bullshit. Mm-hmm. Right? Air cuts everywhere. Spamming, everyone's dodging. We cut away to the Thunderdome, you know, the Skull Dome. Yeah. We're inside. Everyone's like, Nani, there's a crazy battle going on upstairs.
Rocks are falling down.
I mean, at this point, the whole skull should be destroyed, but whatever.
Leave it alone.
Alright. We see ahead of Orochi. Now, this panel very interesting. Is this Oda reminding you that he's dead, or planting the seeds that he's alive?
Well, the dialogue implies that Orochi's not dead. Via the analogy in which they use.
Yeah. The go board analogy. Yeah. The head, you can't cut off the head and it's the wind.
Yeah.
All that kind of shit. So...
Now, does Orochi get back up, make a deal with the CP0?
What does he do?
Makes a deal with CP0.
And they go and attack Kaido.
Yes.
And they get Big Mom off our case.
Yeah, something like that.
You know me.
Orochi somehow gets the Navy involved.
CP0 are here.
Yeah.
Does that mean
Rob Lucci?
My main man Rob Gucci is here. Because if I see Lucci pull up on Big Mom or Kaido with that Haki Ryo enlaced Raikugan. Now Raikugan, we all know. Penetration damage.
Penetrates Kaido.
Alright. Rob Lucci coming in.
Now the conclusion from this chapter is...
Greatest arc of all time, calling it now. If Rob Gucci comes in with that Raikugan to save Monkey D...
I know you love that Rob Gucci, right?
Oh my...
Now, listen to me.
Yeah.
Oda, this will be greater than Marineford. Not that many players here. Not that many high-level players.
Now, Bowler Hat Man, is he crazy strong?
Is he goated?
Because Oda chooses...
to hype him up.
To give us a little source saying world's strongest intelligence agency.
You know,
it's not world's strongest. What is it? It's world's strongest.
I'll pull it up.
It's something like that. It's the same as me.
Anyway, Oda sources him up visually as well. You know,
he's always sourcing him up.
The smile, you know.
He's always sourcing up this guy, alright? This bowler hat man.
But why can't it just be Rob Gucci?
It's not.
I know, but why can't we just have...
Because we need a secret hype master, alright?
Okay.
We have a secret hype master in the bowler hat, CP0 man, alright?
Powerful, intelligent,
the world's most powerful. The powerful can mean influence, all that kind of shit. Sure. But we're getting the source for him. I think we're hyping him up. Alright?
Alright, so this is the play, right?
Yeah.
Drake.
Sword.
Navy, world government.
Yeah, sure.
Orochi.
Making deals with CP0.
Makes a deal with CP0 because they want the business partner. They want their business.
They want those weapons.
Yeah.
And they're not going to get them if Kaido and Big Mom go to war.
Correct. So Orochi gets up, makes that deal.
Yeah.
You help me take these people out, the deal's back on the table. Now, Orochi loses all his leverage, and you know, I don't know if CP are the vindictive type where they'll be like, well, remember when you fucked us?
He didn't really fuck him.
Now we have the leverage, right?
The world government is allowed to
I guess they still want their weapons and shit, but...
Yeah.
Maybe Orochi gets back up, some deals made. CP get on the call. Who do they call?
Sakuzuki-kun.
Rob Lucci in that massive...
No. Rob Lucci's here.
Oh, he's already
And I'm not taking that slander. Rob Lucci's around somewhere.
How's that slander?
Alright? Because we all know he's here.
Alright, he's in that massive office where there's nothing in it.
Sure.
With his desk.
Yeah. He's clean office. He keeps it clean, but he's a clean man.
They make the call, right? Yeah. You don't see who it is apart from the office, and a shadowy figure picks up the dead...
I don't know if Rob Lucci garners that much hype. Alright?
I think he does.
I think an admiral would garner more hype.
Dude, does...
travel time.
Does CP0 make the order? Sakuzuki, we're above you, we're gonna take one of your admirals.
Kizaru theoretically travels the speed of light.
We need more people. This is ridiculous at this point. Luffy went, gave everything, done very little damage.
You see, the CP0 could be anywhere.
We need Doflamingo. We need Mihawk. We need Boa.
Doflamingo?
We need everyone here.
Alright.
CP0 makes a call, get Mingo out of jail. We
need Mingo here to fight Kaido. What are you talking about?
Put a bomb in his neck. He's gonna fight Kaido.
Yeah.
Remember when Oda said this would make Marineford look cute?
We'll find 2 emperors.
We need the big players.
Oda's been playing the quiet game with CP0 since Dressrosa.
We didn't forget. We knew they were still here.
We knew they were still here around somewhere.
That warship, where is it?
If Vegapunk turns up, craziness. Right?
Nah, don't get twisted.
Now,
he requested Vegapunk next time.
Did
the warship is coming? Still.
Now, question to you: did CP0 bring with them a little SSG to give us a little taste?
A little taste of the SSG.
This is a little taste of the SSG right here, right now.
But is it Smoker and shit, or is it just a bunch of random goons?
Legitimately, I do think it's liquid metal.
Okay.
Liquid metal.
Is that hype?
It's hype.
Meh.
What do you mean? You got an army of Logia users.
But are they like...
They're way better than pacifistas.
Are they characters or are they just pacifistas of liquid metal? I'm talking about one hype here, Christian. I don't think people will be that hyped if new...
You want Captain America fucking Smoker.
Yeah. I don't know if people are going to be hyped if, like, new characters turn up to fight Kaido and Big Mom.
I think Oda's been...
Is that the way to do it?
Since Dressrosa, Oda has done a fantastic job of dropping in the CP0 here and there.
CP0 is fine, right? Yeah. Bowler Hat Man.
Yeah.
Solid.
We've got Bowler Hat Man, we've got Stussy. They're around. They're scheming. They're in the corners.
I'm fine with all those characters, right? Sure. I'm talking about, do we bring in a random assortment of SSG into this fight? Is that what we're looking for? Or do you want to see Rob Gucci? Do you want to see Zabo? You want to see the characters you like, right? You don't want new characters to help take out Kaido and Big Mom.
Now, since CP0 are here and will most likely get involved in this battle in some way, right? Do you think it is likely that Zabo is on his way?
Where there's CP, there's Zabo.
Now, I know you hate this meme theory.
Don't tell me about Kuma teleporting him.
I know you hate this meme theory. But Kuma is... he's quote-unquote presumed dead. Kuma could have teleported him out of Marijoa. We do know you travel for a long time in the bubble. Did Zabo get teleported to Luffy? Alright? Because, the Vivre card and all that bullshit.
If it happens, I'll be floored. That Kuma teleported him.
Zabo has Luffy's Vivre card. Kuma could have done some bullshit where he's like, go to your brother, go to that Vivre card. He slaps him away.
I thought
he flies away.
Had Zabo's Vivre card.
Zabo made a Vivre card of Luffy.
And took a piece.
Yeah, so he knows when Luffy's in trouble.
Right.
Alright? Luffy right now on the back foot. Luffy right now could be in massive danger.
He was dead 2 weeks ago.
Maybe that's why he asked. Maybe when he asked Kuma to send him.
What happens to the Vivre card when you get beaten up, Christian? Does it get all bloody?
It flames up. It chars and shit.
Does it burn, or is that just an?
It burns. Presumably it burns.
Right.
For everyone, but
Okay.
But it is a bit of a meme theory, but Zabo could be on his way. He is part of the new generation.
Sure.
Right? You could say maybe Zabo is a supernova of some sort. Mm-hmm. You could maybe say that. You could make that argument. I wouldn't be mad at it.
How strong is Bowler Hat Man?
He could be anywhere. Anywhere. from absolute garbage to Admiral level. There's no limit. There's no limit.
Who do we need here to win?
If we have a hype, crazy, CP0 squad, I'm talking Rob Gucci, alright? I'm talking Kaku 2.0, alright? I'm talking Bowler Hat Man. I'm talking Weird Lanky Man. I'm talking all of them. Come in, Big Mom. Now, we do know Big Mama does have history with CP. We do know. Because that's history with the Cypher Pole, right?
Yeah.
I don't like it, but what if Cypher Pole take out Big Mom? A win for the government. Alright?
I don't feel like this is appropriate.
Maybe just stalls her out. Doesn't beat her, stalls her out. Get her out of the equation. Because Big Mom needs to get out of the equation.
I think CP0 will call someone up.
I think they're not going to involve themselves.
Did the CP get physically involved in things?
I mean, when the time comes.
Sure.
CP9, sure. Alright?
Doesn't feel like the thing they do, right?
Yeah.
They're more of a covert operation kind of situation.
I feel like if, again, the Orochi deal comes through, they're like, if Orochi goes, if you get rid of Kaido, if you help me win this battle, I'll...
Yeah. Whatever, I'll give you weapons.
Give you weapons, give you whatever. Because right now they're looking at the board, looking at the situation. They're going, Monkey D and his allies don't have that many people.
Now, if there are any Go experts, maybe this board is a secret to the answer.
But Silvers did do the math on the equation.
Right.
Of, because, you know, we're losing people, but the, you know, Kaido squad's losing more at the same time.
Yes.
Now, if we go to the last man, we're still up 1,000 people. Right? According to the math.
Okay.
And the current state of the battle.
But the executives need to be taken out.
Executives need to be taken out, Kaido needs to be taken out. Alright? Now, Oda's
telling us that fodder matters, and the executives will be taken out.
Oda keeps on telling us that fodder matters.
So, King and Queen.
And we don't believe it.
Who's taking out King and Queen?
Rob Lucci versus Queen.
Why is Rob Lucci here?
Why not?
Where's Katakuri?
Absolute hype. Alright? A Rob Lucci Katakuri team up. I'm gonna fly into space. You'll never see me again.
Okay.
The amount of hype generated from that matchup, from that team up, is insanity.
Did the Big Mom Pirates actually get up here or what?
If more people turn up and they start looking like they're gonna win, and then you know,
did they swing the other way and you know, Big Mom Pirates finally turn up?
Yeah. So there you go. There's that, and then, you know, by the end of it,
why can't we just get Shanks to turn up?
You know, he's making a move in 2021. All right, it's year of Shanks.
But it's clear that we need more men.
You know what? Oda has already made good on his promise on Shanks.
What?
He's already made good on his promise on Shanks.
Okay.
With that God tier panel.
Sure.
He's already made the promise.
Let me put this to you though.
Yeah.
We need high level players to do anything in this fight. I don't want to see Smoker. I don't want to see
Smoker.
Fucking. We need people Monkey D higher. We don't need more kids.
Rob Lucci, Bowler Hat Man.
We don't need more We don't need more kids. We don't need more killers.
Yeah.
We need Monkey D at least.
Now, if the Bowler Hat Man takes off that mask, and it turns out it's someone hype, alright? Is that something? Is Bowler Hat Man Scopper Gabon? Scopper Gabon appears as Bowler Hat Man. What do you think about that? What do you think about that one?
I don't know.
Alright, anyway. Now, Eric is known for a few things. Kid hate. My hero hate.
Yeah. Where's this going?
Jozu isn't dead and will not lose his diamond fruit, and Shiro won't get it. Correct, right?
Well, Jozu may be dead, but you know.
Whatever.
Shiro didn't
get the diamond fruit.
W.
The Blackbeard 3 Devil Fruit Theory.
W.
Time fruit doesn't exist, L. Alright? And now it's time for yet another L for Eric. Right?
I was questioning it.
For years. He's gone. Kaido does not have a hybrid form.
I was suggesting maybe he doesn't have it. It was never he definitively. I never went as hard as Diamond for Christian or Blackbeard.
Sure. But I'm saying...
I'm allowed to throw out questions.
Alright.
And it's not called hybrid form, Christian.
It's called man-beast form.
Okay? So get it right.
Alright? The man-beast form...
First time ever acknowledged.
I don't know if that's accurate. You're gonna have to go back to CP fucking Water 7 and shit for that. But the hybrid form is real. Kaido has emerged in his most powerful form. Eric meaning that hybrid form isn't the most powerful
3 times bigger than Big Mom, perhaps.
We know how Oda is. Alright? We know how that is.
They might be the same height next week.
Exactly. Alright? So the hybrid form exists.
When does Big Mom turn into
flame hair? Soon. Alright? She has to be pushed as much as Kaido, alright?
That's true. She's gonna hit by 1 counter shock.
Basically no damage.
We're in trouble.
Big Mom is still fresh.
Yep.
Right? And Kaido is still fresh because he's popped his hybrid form.
He's gone, this is fun.
He's gone, this is fun. Let's show him a little entertainment. Right? Mm-hmm. Now people are going to bring up, why didn't he use this against Oden? Questioning, did he learn it in the past 20 years? And to those people I say, it's obvious. Oda saving that hybrid form for the Monkey D.
He saved Emma for Zoro.
Save him, whatever, alright? Save that hybrid form, that final form, the most powerful form. Eric memeing that it wasn't. Where did you get this idea that the hybrid form was the most powerful
I feel like
form?
this is too early for the hybrid form, right?
Well, we're going to cut around.
Yeah, we're not gonna, I don't know, but it's not the last stage of the fight either.
Maybe Awakening's coming.
Something has to come.
Maybe Awakening.
Gear 5 happening, Christian? What do you want to say about Gear 5?
For me, Gear 5 has to be Awakening based. For it to make any sense of why it's a gear.
What does that mean?
Because we got Gear 4 Haki based. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Muscle, Haki. It's a form.
Not working out for him.
Too much Haki, whatever. Mm-hmm. I want Gear 5. Because, like, when Gear 2 and Gear 3 was introduced, they weren't necessarily one was stronger, one was weaker. They were used for different situations. Gear 2 for speed, Gear 3 for power.
Gear 4's kind of everything, though.
Gear 4's like that ultimate cooldown, alright?
So what, Gear 5's longevity?
I want Gear 5 to be something different. As powerful as Gear 4, but in a different way. Maybe Gear 4's faster, maybe Gear 4's more defensive. But I want Awakening. I want it to be Awakening based. I want it to be a different form. I don't want it to be just Gear 4 with like weird shit. It's got to be Awakening. Otherwise, why even like... It's not even like a different form. It's like...
Well, the problem is the Haki limit, right?
Yeah.
So
I am thinking Awakening. Some sort of Katakuri-esque Awakening bullshit.
if Haki is will,
Yeah.
how does one run out of it?
It's a mana bar, alright? Relax. Alright, you run out of mana. You gotta drink that water and you gotta come back. Alright? But Gear 5, I think Gear 5 is definitely on the table. I think it has to be. Now the question is, do you save it for Blackbeard? Do you save it for Akainu? Do you save it for the end boss? Alright? Do you save Gear 5 for that? You know what I mean? Like, cause like I think Gear 5 would push Luffy up to that Emperor level. So why use it here? You know what I mean? Now, does Law come in there and do some bullshit? Does Hawkins come in there and give Luffy that God card that we've been talking about for literal years at this point? Right? The God card is still in play. So there's ways for Luffy to get power-ups.
Yes.
Right? Luffy goes downstairs, he runs into Hawkins. Hawkins has the percentage. He goes, let me give you the God card boost. Right? We've got a 1% chance of pulling the God card. Let's pull it. He pulls the God card. Luffy powers up. He breaks his Haki limits and he goes into Gear 4 and beats Kaido. Alright? Possible. Now,
we haven't even started the time limit yet. We've got a long
Yeah,
way to
we're
go.
skipping it, and we're doing other fights, and then we're coming back when Luffy comes back.
No, I'm talking about the fucking... You know,
What?
is Wano even close? Is Onigashima even close to Wano? Like, the citizens
Yeah,
are
but
like,
we're doing...
they're coming.
That could be next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That could be next week. So, there you go.
You know, Law hasn't... No one's used their ultimate attacks yet as well.
We'll use Gamma Knife.
We're still early.
Yeah.
We're still early in this fight.
But yeah, there's the chapter. Another fantastic chapter.
Do the 3 doors have any significance to you?
On top of the
Yes.
dome. Are they just entrances to the top of the dome?
Do the crew split up 3 ways? Do they meet people down there in that way?
I don't know if it has any significance.
Does, like,
it's more of a...
You know, Jinbei's on one door, Sanji's on the other door, Yamato's on the other door. They all come up at the same time through different entrances. Is there a mechanical reason for there to be 3 ways, or is just, you know... Like, what do we think about that? Is Jack in one of them?
Whatever. I don't think it really matters.
Okay.
I don't think it really matters. But there you go. There's a chapter. Ratings. Not a 10 chapter. Great chapter.
CP0 hype.
Action. CP0 hype. Hybrid form of confirmation.
Intrigue.
Sure.
Disappointing about Monkey D, but you know, we take.
We kind of skipped over that. You know, the crew is fight. You know, the crews are fighting. Whatever. But you know, we don't really get to see.
Shout out to Beppo being here.
Beppo made it. All right. Somehow. How did Beppo make it? By the way.
Wasn't he in the sub?
The island is floating. How did Beppo make it onto the island? They were underwater and they're like, oh no, the island's floating. How did Beppo make it on this island?
Did that happen?
Yes.
Did they react to the
Yes.
floating? When they were
They're
underwater?
like dodging rocks and the island's floating and shit. There is a panel. How the fuck did they get up there?
Skywalk.
Beppo has skywalk. It's crazy, right? So apparently people are getting up here. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? So there. Maybe a little secret we found. Alright? So there you go. Predictions. I think we're cutting away. I think we're going to Frankie. Maybe we're going to what's up with Marco.
Do you think Oda just wanted to deliver a little bit of hype for 1,000? That's why he started this fight early, and now it's going to reset after everything else is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're basically in a reset. So we'll cut around to everyone else's fight. Get to see Frankie. Get to see Jinbei.
He'll probably set everything up for like 10 minutes, right? While Luffy's fucking around up at the top.
Yeah. So there you go. There's your what a great time. What a great month it's been.
Mm-hmm.
First month of One Piece chapters. It's been fantastic.
High level.
All right. High level. All right. Moving on to how strong is Shanks? How strong is Shanks? Every week. Every week.
Indeed.
Come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? Now Oda's already answered this question with the panel of the gods. Alright? But
Goated.
you know, we have to reiterate. Alright? Every week. But somehow, some way, through the powers of the infinite spin, there are people out there that still think Carter is the strongest. There are people out there that think Blackbeard is the strongest. There are people out there that think sweatiest man on the planet, Alkainu, is the strongest. There are people out there that think Mihawk's the strongest. Mihawk? There are people out there that think Dragon's the strongest. And worst of them all, the people that think armor is the strongest. Alright? Alright? Now, every week we bring 100% genuine, factual information to the table. And this week's evidence is Shanks is so strong that he taught Kaido how to use hybrid form after he beat his ass before Marine fought. Because the God King felt bad. The God King felt bad for Kaido. He said, Kaido, you're supposed to be an emperor. And I beat your head in so badly that I didn't even have a scratch. Let me teach you the ways of the hybrid form. Thus, Kaido learned hybrid form from the God King. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
Next.
Now moving on to the topic of the show. SBS Volume 98.
Now, Christian, we got some poll updates for the people.
Poll updates?
Mm-hmm. I asked last week, Prime Rayleigh versus Prime Odin. What do you think the result is?
I'm going to say Prime Odin.
Percent?
60.
52%.
Close. Very close.
Next.
Yeah.
Is Blackbeard smart or very lucky?
I feel like people are going to say smart.
Percent?
60%.
65% smart.
Alright.
A few people saying both.
I would agree with that.
Right.
I'll say both.
And are the world government / Navy in control? Because to me, they'd be sweating buckets every time they're on screen. What do you think?
So that's a more inflammatory tweet.
Yeah.
Alright, trying to stir shit up. I'm going to say, this is Twitter.
Yes.
I'm going to say people's going to say Navy's control.
Navy is not in control, 53%.
There you go. Facts from the Twitter poll. Alright, there you go.
The people have spoken.
Alright, there you go. More interesting Twitter polls for there. I don't know how much information you can get out of that. Alright. But moving on to the SBS. Strange, absolute debauchery going on in this SBS.
Alright.
We got Oda talking about fart fetishes. We got people talking about chewing on Oda's Kibidongo. We got craziness.
Kibidongo.
We got craziness going on the SBS, alright? But I've selected the important questions, alright?
Okay.
The first one is, if Luffy's Gear 4 is a thing, will we give Gear 5 to be a thing too? Now, was this question written by Eric? Because it sounds like English Eric would write.
What is it?
If Luffy's Gear 4 is a thing, then will Gear 5 be a thing too? Sounds like Eric.
That's some slander right there.
Right? Some smooth brain English right there, alright? Oda goes, very well. After seeing this passionate handwriting, I feel obliged to include this question, as I received it. Will 5 be a thing? Right now, the enemy we have to defeat is a man who is said to essentially be the world's strongest. Now, Oda pulled out a lot of caveats in that. Essentially, said to be a lot of memes in there, yeah. Right?
He knows what he's doing.
Of course. Because of that, the world is in the age of transitioning forms. G5, or G4 to G5, G means gear, right? Now, is he talking about 4G phones to 5G phones? Is this little playing words here?
Yes, Gear 5's happening.
Alright, Gear 5's happening at some point.
Yeah.
Alright? There you go. That's the first important question. Cool. Thank you. Alright. Second question. The whole Sanji age 40, 60, what happens if something goes wrong? What happens if something goes right? He turns into Zeph or he turns into Judge. Now, to me, this just confirms he's gone back to Baratier, cooking up that seafood.
Beautiful.
Stir fry, cooking up the delicious food. All right.
Now Shanks starting on the East Blue will run into Sanji.
Look at that
Shanks' child.
high quality meal.
Be like, yeah, I knew your father.
Baratier too.
Baratier too, baby.
Does the son of Mihawku turn off?
I don't know. Who's on this crew? All the children, right? So it's gonna be Pez.
Why do you keep on including Pez?
It's gotta be Pez.
I don't want Pez on the crew.
It's gonna be Tama.
Oh.
It's gonna be
Momonosuke.
It's gonna be Shanks Jr.
Shanks Jr. That's crazy. Alright. Enough of that. Alright?
Usopp Jr.
Usopp Jr.
No.
Alright. There you go. Alright. You know, hype.
It was good.
Next question. Odachi, I have a question. In chapter 962, Daimyo and vassals, a young Aizo can be seen wielding a katana while Kiku wields a gun. But currently, it's the complete opposite. Is there any reason behind this? Oda answers. The gun Kiku was holding was just her brother's gun. Nothing more to it. I'm surprised you spotted that in such a small panel. Two of them had a detached father and were forced by depraved adults to entertain them ever since they were small. I don't know what that means. Oda.
You know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
They danced. You saw them dancing.
Strange. Not going to question it.
Okay.
Alright. I told you debauchery is going on in this fucking SBS. Alright?
Now, people asking how strong is fucking Rob Lucci, don't get into this. You know? He doesn't choose those questions.
No. How strong is Rob Lucci? Alright, back to this question. One of the tricks they used to entertain was sharpshooting, which Aizo had a 10 out of 10 flawless precision in. However, he was never very confident with the sword. As time went by, he ended up on Whitebeard's ship. Here we go. Windows is back. Wait another hour. Now we're lucky we didn't get shut down.
I'm telling you, it's fine.
However, he was never really confident in the sword, and time went by, and he ended up on Whitebeard's ship. Then he showed off his sharpshooting to Flowerblade Vista. Vista gets a shout out. Alright. Vista told him, you should use that specialty of yours to protect yourself. What good is a samurai obsessively sticking to a sword if you cannot protect their lord with it? Samurai is a way of life after all, so Aizo abandoned the sword and picked up the gun. There you go. So people saying Luffy's not a samurai because he punches people are stupid. Alright?
Correct.
Samurai is a way of life. Alright? Majority of samurai used bow and arrows in real life. The bow was more important than the sword in real life, but no one brings that up in anime.
Okay.
No one brings that up. Alright? So they're just highly trained warriors.
Who were the great bowmen of anime, Christian? Not many.
The great bowmen of anime. Alright? You got, you know, a few.
Let us know in the comments. Who are the great bowmen of anime?
Sure. Alright? Now, when you got people moving at the speed of light, it's hard to really, you know,
Convey speed
with an arrow.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know. There you go. Next question. If Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, and Frankie were able to have abilities, what kind of fruits do you think they would have eaten? Odachi. Alright? Oda goes, I see. Quite a fun question. How has no one asked Oda this question in the past 25 years?
They probably have, he just didn't choose it.
Alright. What would I like to see? Zoro, the Uu no Mi model Azure Dragon Shinryu. Alright?
Yes.
This is the actual confirmation of Kaido's Devil Fruit.
This confirms the model.
Now, Key Lightning being stupid yet again, saying, see, this confirms that Kaido didn't evolve into a dragon. He was always a dragon. No, it doesn't. I can't believe Cole does not understand how this could work.
He's willing to die on this hill for no reason.
I don't understand how he did. Kaido got strong enough and the fruit evolved. How is that strange? How is that crazy?
I don't know.
I don't know, Cole.
I don't know what his problem
You're going out of your mind. Alright, we have the egg fruit. I don't know why this is crazy.
We have the train fruit.
Again. Cole and his weird hill to die on.
Yep.
But anyway, I would like Zoro to have that, but not in him in a sword. Zoro with a crazy dragon sword. Okay.
That'd be interesting.
Interesting. Alright. Next is...
It's a solid way to have 3 Devil Fruits.
In the swords?
Yeah.
That's crazy, alright?
It kind of has one already with Enma.
Let's not get into that. Alright?
Maybe that's what's happening, Christian. Enma's had got a Devil Fruit in it.
Just like...
Some
fucking...
absorption thing.
Just like Fujitori's sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one is Nami. She would have the Rumble fruit, lightning human, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Weather, lightning, Nami. Makes sense.
She has to be useful.
Usopp would have the Pokey no Mi, the Poker fruit, infinite pocket spaces. You know, it'd be great. Sanji would have the swimsuit fruit, so he could perf on people. You know, classic.
Why wouldn't you just say invisible?
Because he already has the invisible ability.
Okay.
He can swim through walls, swim under those toilets. You know, see all kinds of action.
Alright, swim under the toilet, sure.
You know how Sanji is.
Yeah.
Right? Frankie with the arms fruit, of course. Baby Five's fruit. Makes all kinds of sense. There you go. Is there one more? No. And that's the SBS. Again, a lot of debauchery, a lot of interesting questions. But it's mainly debauchery going on in the SBS.
Well, as always.
As always. As is tradition. Alright? So there you go. Moving on to the Thunderdome. The matchup that almost happened. Garp versus Sakuzuki, Magma Kun.
Another question. Now, I got a question for you. These men aren't in the same tier.
So,
Are they? Mm-hmm. We put Garp in Admiral tier.
oh yeah, baby!
That's right.
Because he was Emperor tier and then he moves down.
Okay.
How can you forget this argument?
I haven't seen the power scale in a long time.
How can you forget this argument?
Power scale returning when one finishes.
100%. Because we got a lot to talk about.
Lot to change, lot to put on.
This kid go down. From his
I think he's pretty
position.
low already.
He's not... Where is he? He's high... He's low high or something. Yeah. Here is the question.
Yeah.
We're talking right now Sakuzuki, Fleet Admiral versus Old Man Garp.
I think the answer is obvious. Now, there's people in chat asking me about Shanks, so I feel obliged, Christian.
What does that mean? Ask you about Shanks.
Do we think his observation haki is so grand that it's actually some kind of perception slow time?
He's
nonsense?
the future.
But does he move so quick with haste that it acts as like a slow time effect?
Because slow
and
perception
his
of
perception
time.
is so grand.
Why not? You know?
Confirmed. Anyway, Garp vs Sakuzuki. I mean, come on. Fleet Admiral Sakuzuki?
Yes.
We have to give it to Magma Crew, surely. You know we don't want to.
It's hard to give Arcane W's. Alright?
It's annoying to give Arcane W's.
But you can't ignore the fact that Garp's old. Garp doesn't have it anymore. Would Garp have won in Marineford? I think that's a more interesting question.
Maybe.
Enraged.
Okay, it took heavy damage.
Took heavy damage from Whitebeard.
2 shot by Whitebeard, don't forget.
Would Garp the Fist come out with that ultimate Rio punch and just splatter? See, here's the thing, Eric. Garp might have the ultimate glass cannon effect. Same as Whitebeard. Sick, Well, not sick. Old, maybe a little fragile, but he's still got the power.
Well, he's talking about how he lost half his strength, so I don't know if he's still got all the power.
But the Rio. Fist. Of greatness. Right?
Blow up mountains, Christian. How could we forget?
So, I think it's obvious that we have to give it to...
I think in Marineford he got a shot. Now, it'd be a fight.
Yeah. But I doubt it. We're going to go...
Well, Magma Kun should win.
We're going to go Garp.
Unless he's fraudulent.
Well, I'm not going to go...
Unless he's fraudulent.
Magma Kun fraudulent. I mean, he did take Whitebeard's attacks. You know. So we'll go... Okay, we're doing Magma Kun for this one. Now, moving straight into questions. Yeah.
Mate, Brett in the chat, high level individual, understands the Shanks hype. They're underrated speed game. No one's thinking about the speed game in terms of Shanks.
Why not?
I don't know.
What part of the strongest do you understand? Alright. Anyway, question corner, question time. Sondi Lollipop. Is this chapter proof that Kid doesn't have anything as powerful as Gear 4 with how he talks about it? Absolutely.
Gear 4 Rio.
What? Nani? Oh. No, he doesn't have anything.
Crazy
He doesn't have it.
bros.
He doesn't have it.
Sure.
No one has it. Except for Emperors. Has that crazy level power.
I think people underrate Gear 4's power still.
The power of Gear 4 is crazy. Alright?
Plus that Rio.
Yeah.
We're doing damage.
Kid's got jack shit. Moving on. From Tristan Hitchens.
It feels so good to be just vindicated every week when Kid does nothing.
Yeah.
'Cause I told the people. And they're talking to me about betrayal.
Yeah.
Portrayal, not betrayal.
Portrayal.
And I
Not
go,
betrayal.
Portrayal is a fancy word for headcanon.
What did they say about that? What was the reaction to that statement? You wild and you crazy. You don't like depth. What were they saying?
How could you ignore it? You know.
Alright. Moving on. From Tristan Hitchens. I have no question about One Piece this week. So what is both of your favourite JoJo stands? Favorite JoJo stand, Eric?
Giorno Giovanna.
Nah.
Gold Experience. Requiem.
It's a great stand. Alright? It's a great stand.
He shoots laser beams out of his hands.
Well, you know, don't spoil it for
Too late, too bad.
Alright? What am I going to go with?
You can go with King Crimson.
I can go with a lot of things. Alright?
You're gonna talk about fucking part 7 again.
But I'm going to talk about
A Man's World or whatever the fuck.
a little thing called
True Man's World, is it?
True Man's World. Yeah. And the GOAT! The best scenario of all time. In JoJo Part 7.
Perfect anime.
It's
fandom.
ultimate man anime nonsense.
Now, is the stand... Is it the stand or is it the man who uses the stand?
The man who uses the stand.
Yeah, we're talking about favorite stands here.
Yeah, well, the stand is the ability.
Okay, but the man uses it in such a way.
No, the ability is that.
Okay.
Alright?
When we do the JoJo show...
The ability is that. He doesn't have any other abilities except for his raw ability. His raw talent. And the stand enables...
Where's part 6? You keep on telling me it's coming.
The greatest, largest JoJo event is happening in April. The largest JoJo event of all time. We're talking Part 9 manga. We're talking Part 6 anime. 9. They're calling it the greatest, largest JoJo event of all time.
Is Part 8 done?
Part 8's close.
Okay.
Could happen.
Now, is the Italy theory with Dio and shit gonna happen?
Probably the last part of JoJo. Raki's getting old.
Yes.
And these parts last 10 years now.
Araki must draw the Sistine Chapel and somehow give fucking Michelangelo a fucking stand.
Why not?
Of course.
Alright.
And have like a whole fucking 4 chapters about the fresco and have that somehow relates to the arc.
Yeah. But I'm predicting Part 9 announcement, Part 6 announcement.
Okay.
It's called the transferring of the soul of the JoJo. Of the Joestar, alright? It's called something like that. Some Japanese bullshit, alright? So get ready, get hyped for April, alright? Because that's when JoJo's going to explode. Okay. Alright? We might even get a Part 9 trailer.
Now, shout out to Knocking Master Jiro, just saying Knocking Master Jiro.
Not from JoJo.
But we
appreciate the Knocking Master Jiro, alright?
Okay.
The Grand Knocking, how could we forget? Alright?
Time Knocking.
Sure. Alright. From Breezy Bird. Why does the community downplay Kaido's durability? He's faced 14 guys so far and still standing. Yeah, we have it.
Still standing.
Zero.
Nothing's happened.
He's still fine. He's just popped his hybrid form. We're talking about it for so long.
Not out of necessity, it seems. Out of a meme. Out of having a good time.
We've talked about it for so long. The Zoan, durability, and stamina. I don't give a fuck that you can damage Kaido. Alright? I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. He's got insane HP. Alright? That's all you need to know. From Chris D. The legendary hybrid form finally appears. I always believe 90% chance Oda cuts away and we don't see it for weeks. Agreed.
Correct.
Agreed. Not happening. That Gear 4 effect. You're not going to get it for a while.
You won't see it.
Alright? Does it seem like Luffy didn't last half the time he should have in Gear 4? Will CP0 also fight anyone? We've already talked about CP0.
Solid point about Gear 4 as well. I expect it to last longer.
But when you think about it, the Rio, you know.
Sure, I guess.
From Mini Mingo, do you think that's Robin on the page where they'll introduce the CP0? I would say it's another Robin lookalike, but she looks like listening to their conversation.
Is it a clone? Is
it Robin would have had to slip away from the battlefield. It'd be weird if she's just there. You know, no little hint to anything. She just appears. Weird. Alright? From Frazel. Question. Where does Kaido keep his huge mace and how does he equip it so quickly? Don't ask questions. It's on his back under the cape. Alright? In his dragon form.
Everyone knows that.
Alright? There you go. From Nelson. Crazy how Zoro is still up from taking an attack from Big Mom and got drained of Haki, and Luffy is down with no Haki. Hold this L. Zoro didn't take anything. Zoro didn't.
Lightning.
I guess.
Luffy's been going in.
Luffy has done all the damage. Alright? So you can cop that L. Oh, what happened to Zoro one-shotting Kaido cutting his head off? Did that happen? Because Zoro using 3-sword style ultimate moves, get little nicks.
Is he going? He's not going to Dragon Form again, surely.
Maybe for the final hit, you know, for the iconic scene.
Okay.
Maybe. Yes, he did take the lightning. I forgot. But, you know. There you go. You tanked the lightning. Congratulations, Zoro. Alright. From Clydeful. Do you think SHG will make an appearance in Wano? If not, what about a few select Marines or even Sword members? I think it's possible. We'll get a few Marines, a few Sword members, a few...
Yes.
Yeah. We've already talked about that, though. From Drix R. Why does Oda keep releasing stuff like Kaido's Dragon Fruit, Whitebeard's Placento, or the whole Shinto-suki thing outside of the manga? The readers should have to go look around at specific SPSs of river cards to know this stuff. Buy the volumes! Yes, you should. Buy the volumes. It's technically in the manga. Buy the volumes.
Okay.
What? Well, am I wrong? You meant to buy it in volume form. It's in the volumes. You don't have to go to a wiki.
It's very small details usually.
It's small shit, dude. Why are we going crazy about the full name and like...
And the Shimasuki thing isn't really...
It's like weird side stuff.
It's not a plot line though, so it
doesn't
matter.
And Whitebeard's sword, when will that have come up?
No.
You know, so it's little things like that. It's fine. Alright? From Harmson Berry, do you think it would make more sense for Black Blades to absorb Haki from their user rather than just Enma randomly doing it? I mean, yeah, but here we are. You know what I mean?
I don't think it randomly does it. But
well, Enma's like the only sword that does it. It's not like Black Blades do.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's weird. I don't know why Enma's not a Black Blade. You know? Why not? It's weird, but yeah. From Riki, I got 2 questions. It seems to be that CP0 is telling us that the battle is impossible to win. With this inference, is it possible that they'll take this opportunity to capture Kaido at the end of this after his defeat? Do you think their role? You think that's what their role is?
Well, the Navy men are here to capture Kaido. Christian.
Yeah, obviously. Someone's here.
The world government is here to capture
take Kaido away. Yeah, whatever. All right. Mm-hmm. With the game of Go, it seems to imply that the Alliance is on the losing side. Not if you do the math, but whatever. Could Act 3 end with the Supernova losing, or is this just adding to the idea of Yonko being unstoppable force, or making the victory even better, for even a better victory later on?
We're not going to lose.
No.
If we do lose. It's strange.
Alright. Next question. The man with no name. Who would win a one-on-one, Kinemon or Samurai Jack? Well, I assume Samurai Jack, you know, doesn't have that One Piece durability. You know what I mean? So we do Kinemon.
Okay.
There you go. Right. From Kage Marsha. Now that Luffy is out for a while, do you think that Oda will focus on kids' attacking abilities more? No, we're cutting to downstairs.
They'll be blocking and shit. There'll
Sure.
be very, very brief cutaways, but...
Yeah. From Gilberto. Who's got the worst take? Dritz the Dragdown or Legend Mac the Reach? Dritz, of course. Mm. Your weekly reminder to unsubscribe from Dritz. Subscribe to us. Mm-hmm. Alright?
Correct.
Weekly reminder.
Yes or yes, Christian.
Exactly. From 1000 Sunny. Do you think that Luffy's attack forced Kaido into hybrid form? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
You know, he did other attacks.
Well, Luffy's the only one doing anything, so...
I mean, it's like, he wasn't really forced into it, he just decides to use it, because he, like, cuts away. Does his dragon, like, wind attack, and then he just goes to hybrid form.
Yeah.
It's like he's forced into it, so... Yeah. Next question. From Pirate King 3D2Y. How much more likely is it that the raid will fail from a narrative standpoint, considering where we're at in the story? The raid's not failing. We're not leaving the island. You know, it's not happening. Alright?
No.
From Tiffs. It's pretty obvious that Oda's favorite character is Luffy, and he's close second to Zoro. Should an author show favoritism to characters other than the protagonist by giving them more screen time, more hype moments? Is Zoro now the second main character? I mean, I think you have your hierarchies of importance. You know what I mean? You know, you got Luffy, sure. You got Zoro, you got Nami. Those are the 3 main drivers of the plot.
I mean, if Zoro excites Oda, he's gonna draw him.
You know? Sure. But yeah, I don't necessarily have a problem with that.
I mean, it's their story, you know.
Showing favoritism, like, what does that mean?
People want to, yeah.
One more time on Jinbei, one more time on Sanji, I don't know. But yeah. Not really, not really a thing. From Monkey D. Kong. I think the chapter solidifies that the world government rules the world and the smartest dudes in the world, unlike the Yonko, who are just used in the government's favor, just like puppets who love to see it shown again who the real bosses is the world government, not the Yonko. Hashtag Team World Government.
Factually incorrect.
Well, I get where he's coming from, being like the world government schemes and tries to enact plans, but they're also extremely incompetent.
And fail all the time.
Yeah. So, maybe we're talking about the Celestial Dragon CP unit compared to the Marines. Maybe it's a different story. You know?
Also, the New World, they have no control over the New World as well.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go.
They're making deals with pirates, so how much control do they have?
Yeah. From Dragon Lope, not a question. Oh, is a question. Is Aegis Zero Beastly? Very possible. Alright. Very possible.
Rob Lucci's in the unit, so one would expect them to be beastly.
I'm ready for that hype.
Not all CP units are like combat orientated.
Yeah.
But yeah.
From Adreno, Zoro is leading the battle for the Pirate King throne. It's Luffy's leading the battle, but whatever.
What did he say?
Zoro is leading the battle for the Pirate King throne. It's Luffy, but you know, Luffy's doing the most damage here.
Why do people? I don't know. Whatever.
Funny how no one is talking about this. Zoro, who has no connection to the Pirate King dream, has never showed any interest to do that in that title. Never even fought one Yonko commander. Is leading the battle for the Pirate King. Luffy is officially the most pathetic main character I've ever seen. All the fights and training were for nothing. How far will Oda go with this maniacal love for Zoro is yet to be seen. But no, one thing is clear, nothing good will come of it. I think you're going way too far with that. Luffy will get back up and get the win. Alright?
It's a meme.
Sure.
It's a meme.
Right. From Laura versus Loden. Interesting. Right. Should one supernova be killed on the rooftop in the coming battle to make it feel more intense? Should someone like Killer be able to survive a combat with two emperors, even with backup? Well, I guess someone could die, but you know, not really like that.
It's not required.
Yeah, as long as the action's good and it makes sense. I don't know if anyone needs to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there you go.
Oda chose to make like Kid do nothing, you know, and Law do nothing.
Don't get their moments, but
like Oda chose the Gamma Knife to do nothing. It didn't have to not do nothing.
Yeah, sure.
So, you know, the Emperors are still strong, you know.
From MBDD, do you guys think Odin was so powerful from a young age since he had Enma from birth? Again, I think Enma really got extremely powerful after Odin's death. Not sure that Enma was this powerful from the start, you know what I mean? But
Ryuma's blade went black when he died, right? Or is that something else?
No, that's a theory.
What's the legend?
That's my theory. That he turned his soul black. He turned the soul black, but we don't know how.
Mm.
My theory is that, you know, he went into the blade or whatever, some bullshit. But, you know, there you go. From Red Robin Podcast, how strong do you guys think the CP0 guy is? We already talked about this. Could be, you know, Admiral level, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
From Dart, what are your extensive thoughts on GT and Dragon Ball Super? You guys never really go in depth when it's mentioned. It's only for a few seconds. Tell the people. Let's start with GT. First arc, we got... Is it Baby?
Super 17, isn't it?
Super 17. So forgettable. So 90s garbage.
They did give us, though, Gogeta Super Saiyan 4.
Super Saiyan... I will say Super Saiyan 4 is better than Super Saiyan God.
Yeah.
Alright? Super Saiyan 4 is hype as fuck. I don't care what you have to say. Super Saiyan 4 is hype. Alright?
Yeah.
It's edgy. It's 90s. It's hype.
Very 90s.
Alright?
GT is very 90s.
Why is Vegeta wearing jeans in Super Saiyan 4?
Tight jeans.
Alright? Why? I don't know. But it happened. Alright? So there you go. That's GT. Super sucks. Super is garbage. Why even bother?
It doesn't help that it's poorly animated as well.
I mean, we can talk about the movies, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like, you know. Apparently, Broly, a great character. Okay.
It's just the tiniest bit.
Meme.
The tiniest little bit.
Absolute meme. Alright? But there you go. So there is, I guess, GT Super Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Every day goes past, I have less and less respect for Dragon Ball Z. Alright? Alright?
This man is a pig.
Now, Dragon Ball, I appreciate.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z gets so fucking weird and convoluted and has so much bullshit in it.
No, it doesn't.
And the fights kind of suck.
You suck.
The fights aren't interesting.
Respect it.
I respect it, but the Dragon Ball Z fights, from today's standards, are not interesting. There's no strategy.
Read it.
There's no win. Right? There's no martial arts.
This is my level slander.
There's nothing. Alright? But maybe I'm thinking about the Boo Saga and how fucking stupid that it gets. You can't not admit the Boo Saga gets ridiculous and stupid.
I'm sick of this slander.
I don't know, dude. Like, from what I understand, like, it's great.
I'm tired of the slander.
It's great.
Respect it.
But how many times can Goku charge that Spirit Bomb? Right?
Twice.
Alright? How many times? Twice to kill 2 major villains.
Yeah.
In a series of 3 major villains.
Listen. Listen, right? Just respect it. I'm sick of this slander.
Okay.
Next question.
Alright. Alright. There you go. Now, the thing I will respect Dragon Ball Z for is Future Trunks.
Of course.
The ultimate source. Alright? How can you forget?
You're gonna shut your mouth about Dragon Ball Z because you don't even know what you're talking
But
about.
like Cell Saga gets so fucking weird halfway through. We're gonna go train and then Cell's holding a tournament. What are you talking about? What is this? You know what I mean? What? What are we doing?
And then Piccolo fuses with fucking
Nail
Kame
and does nothing.
gets Hive.
He doesn't do shit.
No, he fucks up fucking Cell V2.
Yeah, until he goes
V3.
V3. And that doesn't mean anything. Alright? There you go. Anyway, enough about Dragon Ball Z and how it's weird as fuck. Alright? From Zoro Peace. Alright? Killer just here to die. Dbz. Okay.
Killer John Bond the Kid.
Alright. There you go. From Jordan Lee. Favorite Dbz fight in the original anime. Everyone coming up with the Dbz questions. Favorite Dbz fight. What's your favorite Dbz fight, Eric? Is it Vegeta vs Goku in the Buu Saga?
Yes.
Alright. Is it Future Trunks versus Frieza? For the alternate hive.
And fucking Frieza's father.
Yeah, cool. King Cold.
King Cold.
Best fight. What is the best fight in Z? You know what I mean?
It's fucking Goku versus Vegeta because Goku's trolling him.
Yeah, I know. He has
time.
Super Saiyan 3 the whole time.
Yeah.
But hilarious.
And Vegeta's mad about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, to me, like, you got the classic Frieza versus Goku. You know, Super Saiyan. Basically invented the Shonen formula. Alright, with the power up.
Yep.
So, I guess we're going to give it to Goku versus Vegeta. Vegeta. And Goku versus Frieza. Alright?
There you go.
There you go. From chosen name being a virgin is my game. Still holding the line. Alright? Now his question might gleam some light into his situation. Alright? This is a serious question.
Shout out to Jose.
This is a serious question. What is the longest time you've ever gone without coming? I've only gone one day at the best, and that's because I was in a coma after an epic binge. I mean,
Binge of what?
What do you think of binge of? One day rest after a binge. An epic binge.
Not including pre-pubescence, Christian.
Sure.
I don't know, probably like a week.
You know, it is a week because it's a week because of school trips to camp. You can't really be doing that. You're busy. Maybe you go away on holiday. You know. So yeah, a week. We'll say a week. All right. We're not like these crazy anime fans that just sit in a corner, jacking off 5 times a day,
crouching in the corner,
just nutting everywhere, all over the place.
Maybe this man's young, right?
I mean,
maybe he's still got the stamina.
Still got the energy. All right. Mm-hmm. We're old men at this point. We're closer to 30 than we are 20 at this point.
It's sad.
All right.
Old men.
Getting old. You know, it is what it is.
Sure.
From Itachi. After you started following One Piece for the first time, at what stage during the course of the series...
Hebe's acting like she doesn't love it, which is hilarious.
Whatever, alright? After you started following One Piece, what is the first time, at what stage during the course of the series, did you come to the conclusion that Shanks is strongest in the verse? Chapter 1!
Yeah.
Instantly! What are we talking about? How many times do I have to say it? Instantly, chapter 1.
You see Ben Beckman in chapter 1?
Yes.
Talking shit to Luffy, being like pirates ain't no joke.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. From Mont. Do you think CP0 will play an active role in the rest of this arc? I think it's likely.
Active, yes.
Yeah, I think it's likely.
Passive is also possible.
From Corvo Q. On a scale from large to massive, how big is the community's owl for thinking Kaido is a koi, and how big of a W, for instance, he's straight up a dragon devil fruit? Okay. Not really an L or a W, but... I mean, the koi thing was mainly just memes. You know what I mean?
No one actually thought he was still a koi.
Yeah. We've seen his dragon form. Alright. I guess people are still holding on to the theory that Kaido is still a physical dragon.
That theory died.
Because we don't see the koi. He has the koi fruit. Therefore, he could still be a dragon.
Listen.
Come on, people.
I told you he wouldn't be a real dragon.
You did.
Stop being dumb. Oh, why? Shut up, idiot. That's why.
There you go. Alright. And now an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Zoro and Killer don't stay on the rooftop. Marco and Drake take on Queen and King, but lose. Zoro, Killer, and Sanji clean up the fight. Outside forces will intervene in Wano to help the rooftop gang defeat Kaido.
I don't know if Marco's losing.
Nah, I'm allergic to that terrible idea. Marco can't cop another L.
Yeah, he needs a W.
He needs a W in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? It's one W. Give it to Marco.
Just kicking the ship count as a W?
Yeah.
Give him a 5 W?
I'll give him a...
He's copped a lot of L's.
Yeah, he's copped a lot of L's. Alright? And Itachi comes again. Made assume Kaido didn't have a hybrid form for back when he fought Odin.
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on this? Kaido got his Elver 40 years ago and have already had 20 years of experience. Here's what I think about this. I think hybrid form's a default zone form.
Mm-hmm.
Hybrid form is the default.
Yeah, Kaku doesn't have a hybrid form, does he?
Kaku's in his hybrid form. That's his hybrid form. The weird...
Yeah, I guess it is.
Zebra.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, but...
He never goes into animal form.
Yeah.
We got Chopper eating the fruit and becoming an instant deer human.
Yeah.
So, the hybrid form is a default. Zoan form.
Yeah, you could look at Kaku and be like, just ate the fruit.
Yeah, you can... And people say, oh, he's got life returns. We have Dalton, the first Zoan user, going into hybrid form.
Never turns into
a ball.
Mm.
So, there you go. Alright? Mm-hmm. That's my take. From Hime. Okay, so we just saw Roshi's head in the chapter. Do you feel like it's important to even have it there in the first place? Yeah, it's probably that he's not dead. You know. Oda reminding us about Orochi, meaning he's going to return soon. Mm-hmm. So, there you go, Orochi.
Yes.
Oh, there's like 1,000 ways how he's not dead. So there you go. And that's the episode. That's the show. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Share the video. Tell the people. Go read Shadow Soul. My webtoon, my comic. All right. Go do that. Go read Cancel Chapter 2.
Go read it.
Go read it. It's out. It's going to be out for a long time.
Yep.
Chapter 3, no we're in sight.
Next year.
Next year. He's gathering the memes already. Alright. There you go. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is God King. Good night.